And we are live with Digitized Heroes. How's everybody doing tonight?
Groovy.
Doing well.
Last time, we left off with a very long, very serious discussion about the truth, where you revealed that you are not from this world, or are kind of not from this world. Your bodies are from here, but your brains are not. And Akemi was like, yeah, I already knew that. Shut up and eat lunch. Join the shadows. You guys are also kind of on your last day of having to crew on board the ship that you commissioned before it reaches port again on its way back home. I'm gonna say you guys are sitting down and eating lunch right now in Philip's kitchen, where we left off.
So we're not even on the boat.
Nope, you're not on the boat.
You said we're eating lunch or breakfast?
Lunch.
What's for lunch?
I mean, you guys
grilled cheese.
Kind of whatever.
Humble pie.
Nice.
I know that Fox had mentioned wanting to get a haircut, which it was mentioned that Hale was getting one later today. You have access to Philip's house. He's still at work because it's the middle of the day. Mina's home, having been ill the prior evening. You got lots of things that you could go to. I believe Briar went back to work, as I recall.
I did, yes.
Quit your job.
I have an obligation, I'm sorry. Trying not to leave my husband, fiance / boyfriend high and dry or
/ex, yeah.
Anything. I mean, I'm just trying to be a good boyfriend. I'm trying.
That sentence
Mr.
left me back so hard to last week. When Pockets was like, I'm not going to date anyone ever. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nobody in game.
Interesting.
What do you guys want to do?
I want to do something, but it's on the ship.
Okay. I mean, you can go back to the ship for sure.
Okay. Boss is gonna skedaddle.
Boss just leaves.
Rootin' tootin' scootin'.
Just Irish goodbye.
Irish goodbye. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in a hot second.
Let's go boogie.
Boss is gonna look for Isosceles.
Okay. Isosceles is hanging out in his room like normal, working on stuff.
Okay, Boss is going to knock. I assume the door is open.
Probably.
Or maybe not. Okay, he's gonna knock on the open door and be like, "Hey, buddy, how are you?"
I'm good. I'm working on another potion.
Perfect. So I have a very important question to ask you, Isosceles.
Okay.
So this is going to be our last day together before we have to head off on another adventure. And I wanted something to remember you by, and I thought the best way to do that was to take one of your potions.
Why do you have to leave?
Well, we do a couple of different adventures, and our vacation here is almost up. So, I won't leave forever, but,
Well, like, what if you stayed? You could just stay on vacation.
Oh. I guess so. I didn't expect this. Oops.
Boss is defenseless.
He did adult. Is a very good point. I just don't know when the next time I'm going to see you is, and I thought it would be fun to take one of your handy dandy potions, and then I can tell you what happens. You could use me as your test subject.
Are you gonna drink it?
Yeah.
I guess that's okay.
Did you not want me to drink it?
Well, I mean, I'd prefer if you just stayed here. It's nice having another frog on the ship.
Boss, like, internally is like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. You're one of my favorite frogs ever.
That makes sense. Well, okay. Well,
I'll chill here while you
which
make
one
it.
do
and
you
we can
want?
yap.
They're mostly in
Oh.
here, and he opens his like dresser, pulls out like 3 or 4 shirts or robes or whatever they are. They're all crumpled up, and there is like a crate, a small crate inside that is full of random unlabeled potions.
Oh my god. Okay. One, I did not know you had this many just like ready to go. 2, shouldn't you use your dresser for clothes?
This is a dresser?
I love my Cecily so much. Oh my god. You know what? You are so dedicated and hardworking and prepared. Of course this is a potion drawer.
Technically, it's a box, but yeah, that's where I keep all the potions.
Which one do you think I should take?
Oh no, man! I like all of them. They're all really neat. Look at all of them. Look at how colorful they are. And he shows you this box. Some of them are like swirly and blue. Some of them are red. Some of them are a dingy brown. There's a real random assortment of different colors.
I think Boss is gonna pick one of the pretty blue ones, the pretty swirly blue ones, because that looks like it might not. Better than brown.
Please add a magic potion to your inventory. If you need to refer back to it, let me find it in my notes here. It's in the quest, like, guidebook or whatever. It's one of the items that's listed on that. But I will shoot you the text.
Okay. I wrote it in our Honey Lemon Boss thread. That's the way I can keep everything in like one place.
Yeah, I will send that over to you. I don't have a good way to do it while I'm on stream, but I'll send it to you during the break because I don't think you're going to use it before then, so we'll be all good. And so you now have a magic potion in your inventory.
Da 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 da.
You're gonna come back though, right? You're not just gonna take my potion and like leave me forever.
Boss like holds his little tiny hands to his heart. Please? I would never want to leave you forever.
Okay. That sounds okay, I guess.
Frog hug.
Frog hug. And he gives you a big ol' hug. By the way, Isosceles is green today.
Oh yeah. Oh, Boss is gonna cry a little extra hard then if he's green and black. That's Lily's dad's favorite poison dart frog color.
Oh, very cute. Okay, well, I should get back to working on this potion. Do you want to help me?
You know what? Hell yes.
Awesome. And
Let's
you guys
put some weird shit in here.
Yeah. And you guys get to work working on this potion while everybody else is, I guess, doing their own thing. What's everybody else want to do?
Time to get Fox's hair cut.
Yeah.
Cut his hair.
Cut his hair. cut his hair. Cut his hair.
He's like, all right. Where do I go for that?
This is Akemi talking to you. You are gonna come right over here. We're gonna go talk to Fior, who's gonna be the next escort for Hale, for like dinner.
Escort?
Well, yeah, we can't leave him by
Like-
himself.
Right.
So
Right.
Fox is going to get his hair cut with Hale?
Sure.
I think we're putting my hair on Hale's head.
No.
That's stupid.
Hale wanted a haircut, so we were waiting until Fior was free from her missions to help with that.
Nice.
But
I can cut Hale's
if you
hair.
want to save your hair for like a wig, we could probably do that. But I don't know people who make wigs, unfortunately. So you'd have to do that on your own.
Nah. Throw it away.
Okay, we can do that. Anyway, let's go talk to Fior. Anybody else want to get their hair trimmed? No? Okay.
Anyone need dyes, exfoliants, eyebrow plucking, eyelash sewing? I assume Fior does the works.
Is that a thing?
You
People
will have to
sew their
ask her.
eyelashes?
I've never heard of sewing eyelashes. I will defer to her wisdom, not mine. I'm a seamstress.
Gotta
Sewing
visit-
someone's eyelashes on sounds terrifying.
Gotta visit New York.
Getting your hair trimmed sounds terrifying.
Ha ha.
It's just like shedding.
Don't joke.
You guys, or whoever follows, I don't know who else is coming along for this, but
I think it's just me.
Akemi walks with Fox out to the Shadows HQ, where Fior is sitting and hanging out with Claude. They're just sitting out in, like, the general living area, just chatting, and Akemi says, Fior, this is Fox. I believe you two have met before. Fox was interested in getting a haircut. And eyelash sewing?
No.
Well, I'll leave you two to chat. Do we want to do? I mean, I guess we could. Is Claude still? No, Claude's here. Okay, well then we'd have to wake Hale back up if we were to do that now. Do we have a portal set up for him to be awake for that? And Claude shakes his head. No, they're moving the portal. There was a guard presence, so we're moving it. And Akemi goes, okay, great.
We don't have to disturb Hale for my haircut.
Fior goes, I was already gonna cut his hair, but I mean, I could just
Oh, okay.
give me like an hour. We'll figure out where the portal's gonna be, and we'll cut it in some rando's garden in High Castle, and give a big old fuck you to whoever's house it is.
Yeah. It'll be the white hair too, so they'll be like, "Oh, it's that guy."
Well, I mean, between you and me, I don't know what you can do with hair in this game, so like maybe we burn it just to be on the safe side.
Oh, you think they got some sort of DNA evidence?
I have no idea.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not chancing it.
Yeah, throw it away. Throw it in the river.
All right. Well, I'll leave you kids to it. I should get back to work. Fior,
Nice.
sorry, Akemi kind of looks at the three of you, looks at all of your journals, and just kind of like tilts her head a little bit and then walks away.
Hi, Cammy.
Realize he just kind of sees that look from Akemi, looks at Fox, has a moment in his head of, I think I get it.
Barring
All right,
anybody
Fior.
else wanting to do something immediately, do we want to just time skip to the next portal being set up so Fox can get their haircut?
I'm cool with that. I don't have any special plans.
Yeah, me neither.
Excellent.
Not for a few days.
Hands.
Yeah, I mean, aside from trying not to be too awkward at lunch, and occasionally shooting
Right.
weird looks at Morrigan, I think Lakey's going to be pretty copacetic.
Saphira is realizing that her brother probably has these books and that he lives in the barracks and that it's going to be very difficult to obtain those books, and is now like sunken into herself trying to figure out a way to get these books back.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't mention that in the
Forgot
recap.
about
The
that.
library
Next mission.
books are a problem.
Oh,
Right now, you
no.
just have the urge to really want to go return them, but it's not terrible yet. But you know from your conversation with the librarian when you checked them out that it is going to get worse until you are compelled to return them. So,
Yeah, she is trying to figure out a way to get these books back from her brother and not get arrested.
Well, that'll be a group plan and discussion.
group project.
Fair.
I hope.
Right now, it is an internal discussion that she is having in her head.
Right.
You wait like an hour, hour and a half. It takes a little bit longer before the ferret folk is able to set up a portal for you guys, and it's in some random garden. Like they said, it's in like a backyard. There's like big hedges around the backyard, so you guys are kind of protected from street view. It sounds like the house is really quiet, so maybe the people living there are out of town or something like that. Or perhaps in a vacation home elsewhere. But you guys are free to go. Claude goes to start hauling Hale from the infirmary, where they've been kind of
Do you
laying them
need
on the
help with that?
ground. Sure, I mean, if you want to help me carry him, that'd be great.
Oh, sure. Look at me.
I mean, yeah, that's not
He
bad.
just starts flexing.
Great, you get that arm, I'll get this arm, we'll haul him through.
All right, we gotta get a stretcher for this kid. This can't be how we do this.
I mean, usually I just do the one arm and then, like, the legs.
Oh, like over
It's
your
usually
back.
just me, so, like, we do what we can do. Mel, what are you doing?
You're just dragging him
Stop looking
around.
at me like that, Mal.
I mean, like, Lakey is now seriously considering, like, not doing what he did. He's like, I didn't rescue this kid for him to get dragged around by, like, because I'm just picturing, like, Hale just being dragged by, like, one arm.
Yeah, just-
No,
just, like,
no. He
like a
No,
velveteen
legs.
rabbit.
he's basically described. I'm trying to describe him princess carrying this dude.
Like, we
Oh.
we
okay.
have
One arm
magic.
over the shoulder, legs up in the other arm, like.
Like, we have magic. No one's come up with wheelchairs. That's not a thing.
We don't have gurneys.
I can't
Doesn't-
carry a gurney.
isn't there-
I'm one dude.
There's no magical levitating wheelchairs.
Oh Jesus Christ! Can we just carry this kid?
That's okay.
There might
Okay,
be, but
alright,
the shadows might not have access to it.
This society's able.
All right, you get the doors. I'll carry him.
There's no
Oh,
doors.
how are you doing
it's
this by
weird.
yourself? Oh my god.
He's not. Well, he is a little heavy, but like you'll get used to it. It's fine. And he helps you carry him through. As soon
Should
as
I
you
roll for
cross
picking him up?
the threshold
want to.
into the garden, Hale like does that like Imagine Dragons deep gasp of air, and then goes, "What time
Horrifying.
is it?" Oh, doesn't look that much later. Have I been asleep for a whole day? And he goes, "No, buddy. It's only been like an hour and a half. We're doing haircuts." And Hale goes, "Oh, haircuts. Great. Wonderful." Like coming to terms.
How
with
you
the
hanging
thoughts.
in there, buddy? Enjoying your bed rest?
I guess.
You don't have to be.
I don't really remember falling asleep, to be honest with you. So,
Oh.
it's been like a really weird
What?
day, punctuated by really weird pauses, if that makes any sense. But it's been like, what? It's been like a week? How long have I even been here? I don't even remember. Anyway, haircuts. We're doing haircuts. Fiora's doing haircuts.
I'm gonna put you down now.
Oh, yes.
Put it back
yes.
on the phone.
Fiora comes with you. Fiora, being much tinier, does not attempt to help carry you or carry Hale in any way, shape, or form, but does show up
I
with
would
a
hope
very
not.
nice pair of scissors, and goes, great. Somebody go grab a bar stool from the bar.
Here, bar stool.
Excellent. You guys are gonna sit on that.
One-handed. You see that?
You're so strong. I'm so proud. Somebody's gonna sit on that, and I'm gonna cut their hair. Who wants to go first?
Let Hale go first.
Okay. Hale starts to get his hair cut, and as he cuts his hair, you get a better look at his horns, which had previously been hidden under his hair. So you hadn't really gotten a good look at it previously. Let me see if I could share that to the art channel. Hang on 1 second. Where did it go? Too many things. And he goes, can we make it a different color? And Peter goes, yes, we can make it a different color. What color do you want? He goes, well, like, what if we did pink?
Ooh.
I can do pink. Hold on. And she starts, it seems she's gotten her hands on one of the color dyeing mechanisms that was previously mentioned in Monster Hunters, when Mariska got their hair dyed. And she starts meticulously dyeing each and every strand of Hale's hair this, like,
Oh my
very
God.
soft pink color, until a very different looking young man is sitting in front of you. Let me see about posting this to the channel. Give me a second.
Looking good, Hale.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, you already looked good.
I was gonna say, you
Hale-
only know he looks different, and you're like, well, it must be an improvement.
Hale starts to look pinker than he did previously, even with the dyed hair. He says, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I should get out of your way. I'll scoot over.
Aw, it's little horns.
Aw. So cute.
We gotta get a pink heart in here.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
All right. Well, and Fiora pats the stool and says, "All right, Fox, you're up."
Nice. Have a seat. So, can I also dye my hair?
Sure. What are we doing? What color?
Probably just black. Just the opposite of white would be great.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Oh, heck yeah.
Cool. And she sets a dial like all the way to the bottom, so it's like set to black. And says we should probably cut your hair first. It's a little easier to do it that way, just because there's not as much weight. But like, what are we doing? What do you want with your hair?
A shaggy mullet.
Okay, are we talking
Shaggy mullet.
like wolf cut or like 80s or?
I'm thinking something sort of like a wolf cut, but a little longer. Just a little longer.
Okay, like Final Fantasy or a
But
little
layers.
bit shorter than that?
Lots of layers. Yeah, Final Fantasy, yeah.
All right, we'll work on it. Give me 1 second.
My guy.
And she starts trimming off your hair, little by little, and has to very carefully work around your much longer ears. She's like, I'm gonna be real honest. This is a first for me with the elf ears. I'm not used to that at my job. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I guess Hale's horns weren't in danger of being cut off.
Not from these. I mean, and they're, you know, they're up here rather than back here, so, like, you just trim the bangs, and it's all gone, but, alright. And she takes, you know, like, half an hour or so to trim your hair, and says, okay, I think I've got you good. Hang on, here's the mirror. It's a little handheld mirror. What do you think?
Perfect. Get that color out of there, or in there.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that next. And she spends the same, roughly the same amount of time as it took for Hale to meticulously dye each and every strand of your hair black.
Oh, damn.
You want your eyebrows too? Because it looks kind of weird if we don't do your eyebrows.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, please.
So she starts doing your
Am I gonna have
eyebrows.
to keep dyeing this shit?
No, that's a great thing. Apparently there is a
Ah.
god of fashion. There is a god of fashion. And she kind of looks at Hale like, shit. There's a god of fashion who apparently, his whole thing, how he got ascended to godhood, was he made this magic device that permanently makes your hair a different color. Like, it trains your root. to
Became a god
grow.
because he invented something?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's like a Steve Jobs coming god.
Like a
Still like the
Hey,
real world.
Hey, Hale,
Like the real
you
world.
probably know more about this. How exactly does the whole becoming a god thing work, in this world? Hale goes, oh, well, you know, it happens for different reasons. Usually what happens is the gods set a particular reason that a mantle would be passed down, or can just pass it on because they feel like it. But if you have a mantle, you become a god, and if you don't have a mantle and you are a god, then you kind of fade into nothingness, as the new god takes your place. So,
And what is a mantle exactly?
oh, it's like a title, it's like a duty, to the world.
Ah, okay.
So, the Ayatu is the god of fashion, and his mantle is, oh gosh darn it, as I try to look it up, his mantle is technically celebrant of fashion, so he's kind of in charge of, I don't know, like how people appreciate different fabrics and clothings and colors and jewelry and you know, different cultural things. It's a lot of collected works over the centuries. But he's only been around for about, or they've only been around for about 75 years. So
Huh, it's a pretty young god.
yeah, I think he's the second youngest. Curran's the most
Who's first?
Curran is the most recent one. I don't know if you've heard anything about Curran much. You guys have. It's the arm wrestling.
Huh.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
you
we
guys,
do.
you guys had spent some time in the tent. Goddess of empathy.
Arm wrestling god.
Was raised from the dead as a martyr. And technically,
Oh, God.
that mantle was created by the will of the people. So that one wasn't given by another god. That was just people believed in her hard enough, and she came back to life.
Interesting. So the two ways to become a god are a god makes you one, or in rare circumstances, there's a strong enough belief amongst people to make you a god.
Yeah, technically. Or Nost creates you, but that's a little bit different. He hasn't made one of those in a long time, so.
Who knows?
Nost. You know the.
Ghost.
You don't know who Nost is? Huh?
Mm-mm.
Fiora throws an arm around her shoulder and goes, of course he knows who Nost is! Right, buddy? It's been a long time since, temple school. we're great. We know a bunch about gods.
Like Hebrew school?
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds like.
You going to shul?
She's trying to avoid saying Sunday school because Sunday's not a thing. in this
Mazel
world.
tov! Boy knows he's such a mensch.
Boy.
Yeah, but no, we know a ton. We'll definitely, we just need to brush up on our details. You wouldn't happen to know where we could, like, find a book to brush up on those details, would you? Maybe? And he looks at both of you like he's very confused and goes, the library?
Fjord, chill out, you're embarrassing me.
I don't know how to. And Claude goes, this is great. Hale, why don't we play like a game of chess while these two hash out whatever it is they're hashing out. Yeah.
Teddy just came from an intense conversation where he's like admitted to all the things. So then it's very weird for him to jump in with these other people. It's like having to come out of the closet to every person I meet.
So Fior and Claude are both players in the game. Hale is not.
Yes, I'm talking about Hale.
But Fior and Claude have not been like, yeah, we're from another world to anyone at this point. You guys have. They don't even know that Akemi knows. So they're still trying to like keep it secret a little bit because they're like, this is fucking weird.
What dummies wouldn't know that Akemi knows?
Okay. Hale goes off and plays chess with Claude. You quickly realize as your hair is getting dyed that Hale is whipping Claude with like no trouble.
Oh, you mean in chess?
Yes.
Okay, whooping his ass. Okay.
Yeah. Jesus, man. Oh, that's yeah. Man, you're really good at this. Great.
I gotta play a game of chess against Hale.
Well, you gotta finish your hair first. Hold still. I just got this like little patch of your eyebrow left.
Sorry, I'm wiggly.
She finishes dyeing your eyebrow and goes, "Okay, you're free. You're good. I will sweep up all this hair and we will find a place to burn it." That can't be that hard.
Nice.
And she starts gathering up the hair and frees you to do whatever you want to do.
Can I go peek in on their game?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you said Hale's beat him pretty bad.
Hale is absolutely winning. Claude has lost like his queen, both of his knights, one of the castles. Hale has lost one knight. And a
Whoa,
pawn.
Hale,
He's
how
lost
long
a
have
pawn.
you been playing?
Like, I don't know, 10 minutes?
Oh, I mean, as a kid, when'd you start?
Oh, well, we kind of played all the time at the Abbey, so, it was just kind of one of the things we had laying around to play and learn, and I was always kind of good at it.
Right on. Should play some chess.
Do you play?
A little bit. You'll probably kick my butt.
Claude
This'll be
looks up
fun.
at you and goes, I'm cooked. If you wanna swap in, I will. You know what? Here you
So
go.
I can't save
And,
your
like,
game.
No, the game's I've lost. He puts the knight, the king, laying down to forfeit the game, and then starts resetting the board. And Hale looks at you and says, "Would you rather be, white or black?"
Black, always.
It matches your
Always.
hair. And he
Exactly.
shifts to the white side of the board, and makes the first move with one of the pawns. Give me a roll with
Rolling my
disadvantage.
big die.
I don't know.
With disadvantage?
Do you think that Teddy would be good at chess?
I think he'd be decent. He's probably one of those annoying kids that, like, you know, they have a Rubik's Cube and they're just...
Fiddling with it. Okay.
Yeah,
He probably also played a lot of chess, too. I want to say he may have even tried to be in chess club, but he probably didn't stick around for very long.
It is a pretty common programming exercise.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I will say go ahead and roll regular then.
Yeah. Yeah, I assume Hale has advantage, but I don't know if Teddy would have disadvantage. Okay, 16.
Hale rolled an 18. It is a well-fought game, but he
Nice.
just beats you out and goes, "Oh, that was really well done."
We each have 3 pawns and our queen and a rook.
Yeah, I think Hale just manages to like save the game by pinning your king in a corner where he can't quite get out without it being checkmate. So no matter where you would have moved, you are unfortunately he didn't capture your king, he just pinned him in a corner.
Thanks for that. It's nice to play a normal game. Something normal in my day.
Do you usually play abnormal games?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, it's just that
The camera.
life has been hectic lately.
Oh, is that my fault?
That's not your fault. Not in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, well, it's been nice playing against you. No offense to Claude, but it looks like you've had more practice.
Held my own. I'm pretty proud. Well, when do you have to go back to slumbering?
He looks at Claude, and Claude goes, we usually hang out until we get spooked. Eventually we start hearing guards when we hang out in the gardens, so we try to make the most of however much time we have, and then we vamoose.
Right on. Well, I can hang around to carry him back. I know that people were struggling with that earlier.
I mean, I've got it if you got your own things to do. I mean, I can't go anywhere, so this is kind of...
I'll see if anyone else wants to see Hale. I know folks are pretty worried about him.
Well, I saw a couple of your friends just earlier. But...
You did?
Well, yeah, didn't your friends say... I told, your friends to let you know that I forgive you?
Oh.
DeLacy did not pass that on to you.
Our bad, that's on us.
Yeah, who's secretive?
I did not hear that information.
I didn't want you
but
feeling...
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't want you feeling guilty, for
Wow.
knocking me out.
I am
robbing
guilty,
me and leaving me in an
but I
alley
appreciate the
and
apology.
getting me in trouble with the king, and Claude, as the list starts coming out of Hale's mouth, Claude's eyes just get bigger and bigger as he rotates to look at you like, what the fuck, dude?
Ignoring him. I don't know if you've seen those TikToks of people like driving up next to the person and the person just staring at them through the window.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel this is happening. Just ignoring.
But yeah, I just I don't want to cause anybody to feel uncomfortable. So, friends. Perfect.
Handshake.
He shakes your hand.
Well, enjoy your journaling and your sketchbooking and whatnot.
Yeah. Actually, I meant to ask you about that. When we were running around at the festival, I wound up with an extra journal, and I don't quite know...
Oh, would you look at the time? I gotta get out of here. Oh,
Oh,
well, it's been nice
sure.
hanging.
It's been nice to see you too. I hope you have a nice day. Take care.
You too. Take care.
And you leave, leaving a very confused Hale behind. And are able to go about whatever you want to do with the rest of your day.
Probably just set to my usual mode of following DeLacy around. Oh wait, but he's going on a mission soon, so that he probably doesn't want a lot of extra folks for.
Actually, on that note, after Akemi drops Fox off with Fior, Akemi walks up to DeLacy and says, "So, I know you just came by this morning, and those alterations were supposed to take, like, a day or so, but my mom kind of hustled, so here's
Oh.
your shirt."
Oh, damn! I've never had this happen before. Should I pay a little extra because it was done early?
No,
Or,
no, you're all good. You've already paid.
Oh yeah, but she's not doing so fast.
I mean, it was just an alteration, and she's really good. Better than I will ever be, but she's very skillful at what she does, so.
Oh well, thank you very much. I would have been glad to come by the shop and grab it. Thank you for bringing it. Oh, did she? I missed it. I totally missed it. Or is it ready to be picked up?
Oh, she handed it to you. It's there,
Okay.
wrapped in paper. She's got like a little
Okay.
ribbon tied around it and everything, so we won't
Okay,
get
I
messed
apologize.
up in transit.
Okay. He goes, well, thank you for bringing it to me. You didn't have to do that. It's very kind.
Oh, yes I did, because that means I could get out of the office. So, it's nice to be out.
I imagine. Do you not get out much, Miss Kimmy?
Oh, I mean, I get out plenty, but I mean, it's not really my passion, it's my mom's passion, so, you know, it's a day job, pays the bills.
I reckon I do understand that to a degree. Follow-up question. If getting out of the office is such a delight, I assume you're not in any hurry to get back to it.
I've got some time before I should reasonably get back. Did you need something in particular?
Just gonna offer to spend some time, get to know you, chit-chat, and get you out of a place you clearly don't seem to want to be.
Sure, I guess. Do you mind if we step into, my office?
Not at all.
All right,
Let me drop this off in my room.
Yeah.
Please allow me to drop this off in my room first, and I will be with you promptly.
Perfect. And she heads off to your office, to her office, excuse me. She heads off to her office, and you can find her there when you're ready.
Yeah, and he's just going to, he's gonna take a little longer because he is gonna, like, unpackage it, lay it out, and get a good look at it, like, ooh. Because he's feeling very different from when he first had the idea to get it, so he's like, did I over-engineer this? Nah, it'll still be good. And then he'll go to find Akemi in her office. He's been on such an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, Akemi's office, kind of looks like, and it's got a window at the back, which we've already mentioned before, 'cause she likes to scramble up onto rooftops. That's her thing. She likes being up high, but her actual office space really looks more like a theater sewing room, more or less. It's got like a little cot in there, there's a little bed and a nightstand, but for the most part it is extra shadows uniforms, and there's like a pin board on the wall with different like notes that she wants to follow up on. That to you looks like a very shoddily put together quest board that you're used to seeing in most like guilds and bars and taverns and things like that. But for the most part, it's kind of a messy room. It's not very clean. It's not like dirty, but it's definitely not super tidy in any way, shape, or form.
It's kind of chaotic.
Oh, 100%.
Right.
Lots of dump bins.
There's a little whistle when he steps in. This looks like you keep yourself about as busy as a bee in summer.
Sleep is a precious commodity that I should probably get more of.
I mean, well, if you still have a while till your mama's gonna be expecting you back, should I leave you to grab a nap? Very sacred to my people, you know.
No, I'll be all right. I appreciate it though.
Oh, of course. I realize we ain't got much time to get to know one another, and considering I very vehemently want to help the shadows with their goals, I figured that might be something to invest time and energy and effort.
Yeah.
And you've been
Well, what
and
what
you've been
kind
a,
of
you've been a del-
what kind of help were you looking towards? Maybe lending, or I really haven't gotten to know you guys. You've been kind of off on your ship, as I hear it.
little all over the place even before that. Well, how much do the shadows know about any of us? Just out of curiosity.
Well, we know a decent bit about you from Sam. Specifically, we don't obviously know much about your journaled friends so much because they're a little bit newer to the scene.
Of course.
We know your friend Lakey was employed at the Merchant Guild. We
I
know
don't think it's the case
Saphira,
anymore.
because of Amma, was obviously the daughter of a noble lord and lady, naturally, so we have some information about her. But for the most part, we don't know a ton about you.
Sorry, I just heard Chrono.
Woof.
Oh, big
Chrono's
Fifi
like,
boy.
you don't know me. You don't know me.
Chrono, you're
Oh,
safe,
big
buddy.
Fifi boy.
You're safe.
It's not a bad thing. It was cute. It was cute as shit.
It was really funny. It was cute.
Good.
But yes, we know that you are a skilled thief and previously assassin from Sam.
Correct.
And we know Saphira is a ranger, and obviously we know that Lakey is a wizard. With some... My goodness, that is a chatty pup.
Sorry, I'll turn my mic
Chrono,
off.
Chrono does not like assassins.
So cute. He's so cute.
Chrono is lawful good. He's like, no assassins, no rogues.
Chrono, despite all the odds, is a paladin.
Might be more of a paladin.
Guide. Saphira's a naturalist, not a ranger.
Yes, I'm sorry, naturalist. Saphira is a naturalist, sorry. I misremembered.
It's okay. Well, that's a pretty good starting point, and with all due respect, I'm not gonna talk much of the details about my friends because it's their details to decide whether they share or not.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. The more that they talk, the less I feel like I know about them.
It does have that effect, don't it? He's starting to like pace a little bit and trying really hard not to like step on anything.
Oh, it's not that messy, but like, yeah, there's definitely like there are piles in corners that just look like they've been building up for a while.
And he goes, I have a feeling they'll come forward of their own accord before too long. I mean, you heard the discussion in Philip's kitchen. I hope I would be delighted to see them become a little more forthcoming, but I ain't here to talk about them. Sam's right. I was an assassin before I joined the Thieves Guild after the first time I met Phil. The irony.
I believe you were assassin for the Thieves Guild, as I recall.
Was I? I apologize. It's been a very disorienting couple of weeks, days at this point. Time's starting to lose its meaning. But yes, I was an assassin before a thief. Thieving Steven let me sleep a little better at night. You understand?
Yeah, I think I understand that. But you were saying you wanted to know what you could do for us.
Yeah.
What's in your wheelhouse?
Well, steadily more and more. I mean, Philip taught me a little about how to throw a real mean right hook, but largely my expertise remains in retrieving information or getting behind locked doors. But given what the end goal of the shadows is, I'm not immediately aware of how handy spy skills can be in this regard. If you have any in mind, I'm willing to try just about anything.
Well, there are a few things. It seems like maybe you're looking for things where maybe you can go find information for us. She starts poking around on her board and goes, we still haven't found any trace of Lisa. If you see anything or hear anything about her. We also have been trying to pin down information about what started the fire.
Oh, the one that was up in the one we wound up taking part in the rescue mission and rescuing through, right? The still?
I wasn't aware that you were taking part of that, but thank you for helping with that.
I think most of the thanks goes to Miss Morgan, Mr. Quickstep, and Mr. O'Kales, but so even the shadows don't know what started that fire.
No, but we're getting blamed for it. So it would be really helpful to figure out, maybe where that originated, what happened, what exactly blew up from what we assume to start all of that. Because we were not involved.
So is it purely to like absolve y'all of a guilt of it, or is there another reason why this would be why you'd want to know what started it?
Akemi gives you a funny look and goes, well, I mean, it wouldn't be unhelpful to maybe have something like that in our arsenal should we need to use it.
I see.
I mean, it's a big castle. It's not necessarily my preferred method, but it's definitely Philip's. So.
He does have big feelings about he does have big feelings about it, don't he? Not that I blame him. At all.
Philip is still mourning the death of his brother in ways that he has not been able to process in a healthy way. And I think he doesn't care how we dethrone the king.
Sort of a ends justify the means situation, is it?
Right. But also, a bomb like that, if there's another one around, would be really helpful to get out of the hands of whoever is using it. I was thinking it was the Thieves Guild, but Sam says he doesn't think so, that they were also looking around to see what started it. So, if there's a third player out there, we really need to... Oh, God. Oh, the people with the journals are gonna give me a heart attack. I don't know how to deal with this. It would be great if we just learned more about what happened there, potentially. And then, of course, any information you can get on what the nobles are doing, their day-to-days, their upcoming plans, anything like that. Always helpful.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and this is also speculation. Was that a big part of what Alma was doing? Considering she was working undercover at Saphira's household.
Yes,
would be something similar to that?
She's still doing it. Saphira leaving that family has not changed her purpose there. Saphira's mother is the first lady in waiting to the queen. So she is an excellent source of information when we can get it.
Fantastic. Would the best way to go about getting any info on the nobles, as you said, be to go undercover in a similar respect? Maybe in a different household, or even just as a cleaning personnel, someone they wouldn't really regard as much more than the furniture.
Well, you certainly can try. The nobility tends to be a little particular about who they hire. Getting Amma hired in a noble house was fortunate, because honestly, they tend to stick to hiring other elves and dwarves of that nature. Elves and humans of that nature. They tend to stick to more humanoid as opposed to
Could I potentially broach this? Would it be alright if I broach this subject with Fox, considering he is a dark elf?
You are welcome to.
Or are they that particular about who they hire?
I've just met Fox, is all.
Heard.
You are welcome to give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. In his defense, and it's not a big one, in his defense, he is a good spy. He's just not always a great... No, let me rephrase. He's a good person. Just sometimes his wisdom goes out the window for some fucking reason, and his manners, and I'm so sorry.
Manners are very important
him.
to getting hired as a coachman or a butler or whatever role needs to be filled in a noble house is all that I am saying.
Table boy.
Maybe you know what? Maybe I'm just throwing this out there. I have heard stories every once in a while that, and this makes me feel dirty to say, but I think it would be a place he would excel at. I have heard that occasionally nobles, in their eyes, like to debase themselves in certain ways that I think Fox would actually be quite adept at.
They've gotta hire sex workers, right? They must.
In that case...
Yeah, is this a dominatrix Fox thing? Dominate Fox?
Dominate.
I was trying to make it work. I can't.
Fox
Dominatrix.
Foxinatrix.
To be fair, if that's the sort of thing the noble is looking for, you might be more up their alley than Fox.
Oh, ew. But okay.
I see how this is. D, I can get my friends to do sex work, but I'm not going to do it. That's just the process for my friends under Lacey. Now we know what the period stands for.
It stands for full stop.
If you do decide to do that, I will put you in touch with Lady Muse. She might have some leads on who might be looking for a friend or even an actual worker for like their household, as opposed to someone that they would not let other people see necessarily.
Not to say I'm not fully capable. There's a bit of compartmentalization that has to happen beforehand, but it's doable.
Well, not to be too particular, but you might be able to double dip.
How so?
You work for the Thieves Guild, which regularly asks people to steal from noble households for other noble households. You may be able to take one of your Thieves Guild jobs and turn that into a work position, find a work position, try to fulfill two tasks at the same time, more or less. Of course, if you start stealing from them, then you would have to leave fairly quickly. So I would suggest maybe a false identity if that's your choice.
Oh, of course. And I feel like Fox has been dying to do some disguise work, and honestly, it's good training for the position.
Well, I look forward to whatever you decide to do. If there's anything further that I can help you with, of course, please let me know.
Oh, of course. And if there's anything in particular that you think I or Fox or any of my friends would be suited for, I encourage you to let us know right away. They're a bit scattered, but they're good folks.
Of course.
For the most part.
Get my Spanx!
But all jokes aside, I did hear the encounter with Fox left less than stellar feelings on the side, and
it was lovely. It was nice. We went up to one of my favorite rooftops and we were looking out at the city at night, and then I learned that he is less than half my age. So it just felt real weird after that.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not as weird as Elio having feelings for me, but you live and you learn.
Really?
He's very sweet. He is so young.
It kicks my ass when someone so much younger asks, and I'm like, "Oh, sweetie, I don't know how to tell you no."
Oh no, that's.
But
even
I'm gonna
worse.
tell you no.
No, it's worse. He hasn't asked. He's just kind of pining because he.
Oh no.
I don't know what you know about me. What do you? And actually, I'm so sorry, August. I know you said you wanted to leave at halftime, and it's 9:09. Do you need to go?
I'm doing all right.
Okay, cool.
I'm feeling better than I thought.
Okay, cool. She says, I don't know what you know about me, in terms of, like, my personal life.
Not a whole lot, to be honest. And he's kind of, like, started to, like, lean against the wall, especially when they got into, like, when they're young. God.
So, I got married when I was in my 20s, and, you know, when you are, half elven and half Oni, you kind of grow up really quick, and then you sort of hit pause on the whole growing up thing, which was great, except the person that I married said it was fine, and then it started to not be fine after a while, so.
Oh no.
I have a rule now that I am going to try to date people who are my age and also have a similar lifespan, because I think I realized after we got divorced, you know, maybe it's just better that I not spend a lifetime with somebody who I'm gonna watch die before I do.
I think that's a very reasonable takeaway from a bad situation. Or
And
what sounds like a...
And I loved Twig. He was wonderful, and watching our relationship fall apart was really sad, over something that neither of us could control. And obviously poor Claude got stuck in the middle of it all, but you know, Twig moved on. He has a new wife. They're living in Cliffside now, last I heard from Claude. It is what it is. But I can't date 20-year-olds. I can't do it.
No, absolutely not.
I'm 75. I emotionally it's not the same. And I know, like, there's...
Oh, honey.
So, unfortunately, that means my dating pool is very limited. So when I met Fox, he's very handsome, and I was very excited to meet, like, a nice elf. And he asked me out on a date, and then he was so much younger than me, so...
That truly does play against him in so many parts. I love the boy, but he is young.
He's very young.
Very young. And that's saying something. Look, and I understand to a degree. I mean, I'm not 75, but I am approaching my mid-30s. And no. He says it exactly like that, dude. Just and no.
I understand that. Well, I should probably start getting back to work. I'll be back
Oh.
later this evening if you have any more questions.
It's not even a matter of questions, Mr. Kemi. You're a delight to talk to, and I would welcome the opportunity to do so more often. When you have the capacity, of course. I understand you have to work your job, and then all this on top of it.
It's definitely burning the candle at both ends sometimes.
I'm just if you ever need to take a breather just to be a person for a little bit, give me a call. We'll go have some fun. By that I mean, like, I don't know, go see a play or something. I haven't gone out for fun in so long.
Sure, that sounds lovely. Yeah.
I mean, shoot, if Miss Morgan has a show not too far from here, that might be worth the trip.
Oh, is she doing shows?
I don't rightly know what she plans to do at this point. We've agreed as a group to assist with Hale's situation and to assist with the dethroning the king situation. But after that, I'm not quite sure what she intends to do. If it's going to be going back to traveling and performing, or if it's going to be something completely different. By all rights, the world's their oyster. They're talented enough for it, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, if she does want to get started back up with performing, as much as he is probably the horniest person I have ever met in my life, our local playwright would probably be the most useful person to you. He will.
Was that the one who serenaded? Was that the one who serenaded Saphira not too long ago?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I don't want to be rude, but I want to recommend that man some poetry books because, God.
He's actually very talented. He just will hit on you regularly. He is also remarkably useful because he has an inn with many social crowds. So,
damn it! I hate when they're useful and still rub me the wrong way.
I mean, he's mostly harmless. You just have to be prepared that he's going to try to flatter you to get in your pants on the regular.
There was a time that would have worked on me to a degree. Now it just makes me roll my eyes and pull my friend away from it.
Well, again, I should get going, but it's been lovely. Enjoy your shirt.
It has. I certainly will, and I hope the person I got to wear it in front of enjoys it even more, knowing that he cannot partake.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you, Mr. Kimmy. It's been, honestly and truly, it has been a delight to speak with you more frankly, and I hope we get to do so again soon.
All right. Well, I will catch you later.
Catch you later. I'm gonna go see what Fox's hair situation is.
I'm gonna jump out the window.
I'm trying to. Huh?
I'm gonna jump out the window. Excuse me. And she literally does that. She uses her modified hook shot to literally swing away from the building to get across the river that's behind your warehouse to start moving back to work.
So Lacey will like snap his fingers and go, "Oh, I should have suggested a run across the rooftops thing. Damn it!" And he's gonna go look for her Fox.
All right, and I'm gonna pause here so we can have our bathroom break.
Sounds good.
All right, give us 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And we are back. We left off with DeLacy having a nice little discussion with Akemi. Does anybody else want to do anything in particular?
Oh,
Doesn't
Briar
need to
needs
be
to
a whole
have.
scene per se, but oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was mentioning that Briar probably needs to talk to Ziv, but you can go ahead.
No, I was specifically going to say that that it doesn't really need to be a scene, but if unless someone specifically wanted to chat with Morrigan, then probably after lunch she's gonna go back to the library and look at more. I just lost the word for it. Invoker stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
I'm sorry. Was that a hint? Am I supposed to?
Well, I just recalled that at lunch Lakey was looking over at Morrigan, so I didn't know. So I didn't know.
I mean,
Not necessarily a hint.
yeah. I think Leaky will inquire as to what your plans are. Kind of like in that awkward, we had a big blood sort of way, and are we like it's the are we gonna still do normal stuff, or do we need to have a reacclimation before we can go back to being friends? Kind of check in, but he's just gonna yeah, it's gonna be very not trepidatious, but gentle and cautious. And if you mention the library, he will offer to go with you.
Cool. Then yeah, she's gonna show you some of those old school book things that were really cute to her. And try to look through some more of the books and stuff. And probably after a little bit of gentle reacquainting or getting used to talking each other again, at some point probably is gonna say something along the lines of so I'm sorry. I think I was reacting a lot stronger than I needed to. I was interpreting you talking about how you felt as if you were putting thoughts or ideas or motivation into my head, and that's kind of triggering from my first marriage. But yeah, I think we're all basically on the same page at this point. I also want to help with the shadows. I yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I just
can't.
lost.
Go ahead.
No, I just.
He's
I
gonna
kind of
take
had
your
a
hand,
falling out, and
he's just gonna kind of squeeze it real gentle and be like, "You don't have to fill the silence. It's okay if there's silence sometimes. You can just be."
Okay.
And I appreciate that you have a need to make sure that we're all on the same page, and that we all understand where your passion comes from. I really do. It makes it easier to get on board, believe it or not. But it's okay to just be whoever you need to be. And it's a lot easier for us to help when we understand. And I can apologize for the way things went, and I will. I would have liked that to been far more peaceful and calm and easy for us. But I'm glad the air is clear. And I'm glad we're in a better place, I hope.
Yeah. I mean, I think I got defensive when really all it was that I agreed. I would miss you too. A lot, if we were to be separated suddenly. That's what I should have said, and instead I was, me about it.
You
She gives you
have
a squeeze as well. Your hand is
he
squeezed back.
looks at their hands together and smiles. And he just says, you have incredibly powerful feelings. And it is a challenge to be the steward of that great a power. I understand. I have brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles like you. And I know that...
Well, I think it's such a big group, you probably have one of any kind of person somewhere in the mix there.
Honestly, there are times when I don't even know if I do, but the odds are so good that I just say
The odds are...
But thank you for listening. And thank you for thinking about the way that you listened. And thank you for seeking to understand. If I didn't trust that you wouldn't do that, I wouldn't have said all those things. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Good. I'm glad.
She looks at their hands now, wonders if she ought to pull away, but doesn't.
I don't know. Let's see. Nope, he doesn't clock that at all. Believe it or not.
Clocks
He's,
everything else
he's-
but that.
He's not. Look, contrary to popular legend, he is not, in fact, perfect. He's just real close.
It's so close.
No, yeah, I honestly don't think that he notices Morgan noticing, because he's just too busy looking at their hands and half enjoying the moment, half trying to figure out what to do now, and is slightly panicking because he doesn't have a super cool transition like he usually does. The panic is real.
Yeah, I don't think this is even what you were saying, but I just wouldn't ever want you to think that I didn't care about you in particular. Because I kind of do too much.
Leaky kind of holds her hands up and goes, I hadn't particularly noticed.
Now she takes her hand back and just starts wringing it anxiously.
He takes the hand that was holding hers, reaches into his pocket, pulls out the scarf she threw at him, just kind of like dabs his brow a little bit, and tucks it back in, the whole time, like just kind of like grinning at her, totally being a dick, like 1000% rubbing it in.
Okay. Morgan's eyes get a little bit bigger and wider as something is dawning on her. And then she's like, okay, I think I better read about this thing.
Yes, this thing.
Probably.
Very important. This thing. We should read
Yeah,
about
the
this.
thing.
Yes.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
we should read the
Let's,
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Leaky bursts out laughing. I think he just thinks that this is absolutely hysterical and just cannot control it. He just starts laughing. I think all of the tension and all of the weirdness
Yeah.
is. I think that's the last of it is gone there.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she loves him laughing. Can't help laugh along too. Very cute.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna help her look for whatever she's looking for and just try to figure out whatever she's trying to figure out. So.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are
he
you?
did want.
Oh, I was gonna ask, are you continuing on in the Invoker 101 textbook, or did you want to look for other things?
Probably still looking at the 101, really, but
Okay.
what were you gonna say? No?
I think they're gonna, like, after a little while of studying, he's going to be like, I wonder if we should ask about returning books. Maybe tell them that they can go to this guard place and collect them.
Yeah, we want to get that squared away before it gets out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was our last plan with that? It's Saphira's brother is around. It's hard to get into.
I thought that Saphira's brother had it at the guardhouse or something.
Saphira's brother
Oh,
is
okay.
a knight, so it's at the barracks.
Okay.
Got it.
Or wherever they keep those
Or it's
tin men when
presumably
they're
at
not
the
using them.
barracks, because that's where he lives. So.
I don't suppose any of our spies have a disguise that looks like a knight or anything.
We will sneak back into Balthi's kitchen,
Hmm.
grab some aluminum foil.
In the
fake
medieval
mustache.
times, you're gonna grab the aluminum foil. What?
In defense, it's kind of a steampunk medieval.
It's
Okay.
There are trains.
We're talking like cast iron pots is the current tech.
You want to put like an E on the end of that? Like
No.
foily, oldie?
Oil-ish?
No.
A little-ish?
Alright. Fine. I won't make the joke. You can all be depressed with my fantastic sense of humor. In this world with and magic and trains and people making Final Fantasy jokes and doors that are only one size.
Mm-hmm.
We'll sneak into Balthi's kitchen, steal some pots and pans, drill some holes so that Fox can wear them all, and make him a fake mustache out of some leeks or something, and he should pass just fine.
He'll pass away if we do that, actually. I think that's how he will pass.
He'll be fine. I mean, he gave that cauldron what for while it was on fire and hot.
I'm a moth, and I didn't even want to do that. I don't know what... I don't know what his excuse is.
Oh no. Do you think we should warn DeLacy? Because curiosity and the cat and all that.
Oh. Morgan gives him a playful, like, push on the shoulder. It's like, you're so stupid. Sometimes you're brilliant and you're dumb as hell.
Moths are drawn to the brightest thing in the room, and he kind of like fluffs up his collar a little bit.
God. Yeah, well, rabbits,
have lucky feet. I can't think of anything to do. That's not the same at all. I'll be working on it. I'm working on it.
Okay. All right. We'll save that for later. We can come back.
Yeah. I'll be able to just like tell you, and we'll insert it back into this moment.
Well, yeah, we can just pick this up whenever. Yeah. That'll be. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Excellent. Lakey holds out his hand in a very business-like manner, like to shake it. Like, deal.
Yeah, she goes for the firmest shake that she can in her tiny little body.
It is the broliest shake that ever broed. Like, it is absolutely... There might even be, like, some alpha male hand-squeezing bullshit going on in there. Like, I have this very firm, defendable grip. Okay. So, I think after they crack up and that settles a little bit, do we want to go talk to the librarian, or do we want to focus on this and then talk to the librarian?
Let's talk to the librarian.
And tell her that the books are at the barracks. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they were taken from us, so...
We heard through reliable circumstances that the due to the kerfuffle, not the kerfuffle. She's, I don't know. I'm out of ideas. Let's figure it out when we're up there. Nothing can go wrong.
Well, you know, I think kerfuffle's probably, you know, a specific enough sort of thing that it's a good excuse. Everyone likes to hear about a kerfuffle.
I don't know if we should necessarily talk about this kerfuffle, given the nature of the fuffle.
The kerfuffs? Yeah. The fuffle part of the kerfuffle, yeah.
The cur's fine. The fuffle, though.
The cur's fine, it's the fuffle.
That's what'll get you.
Take a look
So we just need to go and tell them that there's a fuffle and she was called away and isn't going to be able to return them herself, and they're not where they were. So can they do anything to keep her from...
Yeah.
Very good. Let's go.
Okay. You guys head towards the library, which actually from your current area is actually a little bit closer than if you hiked all the way across town via train. You're able to take the ferry across to, why are you giving me a weird look, Mel?
We were gonna go talk to the librarian.
Ferry? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. No, you take the boat ferry across, because Lakey, unlike ferries, cannot fly. So does have to take actual modes of transportation.
You just gotta throw him harder, really.
Yeah, I could carry him across the...
Oh no. My internet just glitched out real hard.
My bad. It was a bad joke. That was on me.
Mine too. It logged me out, logged me back in.
Maybe it was Discord. Did we lose Cat?
Yeah, I think it was Discord. Cat said they had to go to bed.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Yeah, so you guys head towards the library. It's a little bit shorter because you're not hiking all the way from the market district to, where it is. So you get there, and there's probably about an hour before they close. It's probably about 4 p.m. right now. You get there, and there is a gentleman that you haven't met before. It's a different librarian behind the desk, who doesn't really greet you as you come in. Seems to be looking over some paperwork.
Morgan's gonna walk up, try to lightly clear her throat to get his attention.
I'm gonna say it's a half-orc. Looks up from his paperwork. He's got little half-moon glasses with, like, ear things that go up here with little chain. He's very nicely dressed. He looks up over his glasses and says, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, so, a friend of ours, had checked out some books. However, they were taken from her person. We've heard from reliable sources that the knights have it in their custody. So I guess we're wondering how we proceed with that. She was the one who signed the paper, so she feels this urge for something she cannot physically do because it was stolen from her.
She can fill out a petition with them. We cannot simply go retrieve them from them. It's our property, but technically speaking, once you check it out from the library, it's on loan, so it's not ours to collect.
There's really no other solution because they took it from her. Like, I don't think they're going to be chill. You know, like if someone stole something from me, do I just walk up to the robber and hand them some paperwork? You know, that's weird. I think.
I'm sorry, you're insinuating that the knights stole it from her?
I mean, yeah.
Law enforcement stole it from your friend.
The knights have it in their custody, and
Correct.
she is
so
not at the moment able.
go fill out the
to-
paperwork to have it given back.
Is there any sort of renewal or extension that we can file for on her behalf in order to prolong the symptoms that she is experiencing so that she can be in her right mind to fill out the paperwork so that she can return the property to this institution?
No, we do not accept renewals without the books in hand.
Excellent. I'm very excited to see what she does.
Well, normally you can just fill out the paperwork and they will, if it is a concern of her going out of her mind, will escort you back to the library to turn it back in. So.
And not normally? Because normally implies that there are exceptions.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't come up that often. Usually they don't seize library books.
Yes, which is why we're dealing with this different situation, and therefore I am inquiring as to other avenues that we can perhaps facilitate the return of these library books to you.
I have no sway with the knights. Even I, if I were to have library books seized, would need to fill them out with the knights. I respect that you are trying to help your friend, but I do not have a way to alleviate the symptoms of the contract she signed. Though perhaps you could always try contacting Manthus himself and seeing if he could pull anything for you. That's basically telling you there's no chance. There's a snowball's chance in hell.
Lakey reaches in his pocket, pulls out his, little Manthus badge that he wears when he's at work, breathes on it, shines it, pins it to his vest, and goes, "I'll do that. Thank you so much. I'm so glad this library has answers for everything." And just leaves.
That's right! And heads out behind him.
There's a very quiet voice in the back of Lakey's head that just goes, "We'll work on that. We'll work on those come back. We'll get there. We'll get there."
And the librarian just goes back to doing his paperwork, completely unflustered.
I wish him every joy of all of his life choices. Okay, well, that was not nearly as successful as it could have been, but it also wasn't as bad as it could have been. It sounds like it's just a matter of paperwork to get it back.
Yeah, I guess that's your specialty usually.
I don't know if I should be the one to do that paperwork. Not for any particular reason, just I'm not quite sure what my standing is. I should probably investigate that.
That's all. I didn't mean to suggest that we just send you out to the wolves, but
No, I mean, honestly, thinking about everything that we're involved with now and all of the things that all the information that I had access to, going back to work is not the worst plan for me. If I can, that is.
how long are your work days usually?
Not long. About the same as
Okay.
Briar's.
Aw,
Maybe a little
it's
less.
kind of long.
Working
Well,
9 to 5.
not all of us have the lifestyle of a traveling performer, sadly.
It's very sadly. Maybe we should get you some performing skills.
Yes, I will fill out
You're
contract.
not a bad dancer.
He just kind of gets a little quiet. And yeah, he's got fur on his face, but like the sides of his nose turn a little pink. A little bit. Well. What
I think you like attention more than you let on too. I think you'd like to be on a stage. That's how I feel.
Depends
I
on
mean,
who's.
in a family like mine, anything you can do to get attention is the right thing. Well, depending on the kind of attention you're looking for. I'm sorry we left before we got to really look at the thing you wanted to look at.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, as long as we can keep going back to Phillips, I'll be able to see those little 101 books. I didn't expect to start doing Invoker things, but I don't know, it's interesting.
I'm glad. I appreciate that you have the talent and the patience to choose a new calling. That's exciting.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to perform. I still like that, but I don't know, it's good to have the thing to believe in. That sounded really sad. But it's nice to...
It makes sense. I get it. There's an Invoker's Guild, right?
No, not technically. Invokers are kind of like priests a lot of times. So they're more like they align themselves with particular gods or ways to affect people. So it would be like a temple to this, a temple to that, or like Balthi is an invoker.
Do I know that? I know that, right?
Give me a roll. I'm pretty sure you probably would, because you would. You know that Balthi used to be a temple to
Well, our best
Iriel. You didn't live that far away, so I think you would have known that growing up.
Do you want to go talk to Balthi about it? He's an invoker. He might not be practicing at the moment because of the whole his god is illegal conundrum. But
I shouldn't laugh, it's horrible, but it just sounds so absurd when you hear it said out loud.
You're not incorrect.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I guess I'd be curious. I wonder what his ideal is.
Why don't we go have a free bowl of soup in the giant house that he offers to everyone with the free rooms, and we can think about it.
Touche. Touche.
He kind of offers you his elbow.
Yeah, you can never see if Morrigan's blushing, but only hesitates for half a second before very delicately curling her arm through. And I guess you're just so much taller, is it? Trying to imagine it.
It might be more of him putting his the court putting his hand out so that you can kind of put yours or grab his arm. But
Yeah,
it's a very polite we're walking together, but it's not as intimate as holding hands.
Right.
It's kind of affection 101. It could be friends, it could be whatever. It could be respectful, but you know what it is. I'm sure.
I know what it is.
All right. Do you guys head straight there?
I think so.
Probably, yeah. I mean, if anyone else wants to have a scene or do something, I think this is a decent pausing point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay taking a break.
Briar wanted to do something, and we haven't seen anything from Saphira yet. I know we're getting close to time.
Character growth. Do it.
Okay, bye.
Do stuff. Do it.
Sorry, were you?
Yeah.
Were you telling me?
I'm telling you guys that I'm not
10 minutes left.
I'm not doing any more cute stuff with the moth person. Go talk to your.
We gotta
husband.
spread it out.
Whatever, guys. Slow burn. It's a slow
boyfriend, fiance.
Slow burn.
Yeah, I'll
do it.
I'll get my toes in. Sure. I imagine it would be towards the evening hours, though.
Yeah, so with Lakey and Morgan there, we were about 4 p.m. I'll say if you want to wait until it's 5 p.m., 6 p.m. when you start getting off of work, we certainly could have that be the point where Ziv starts waking up and you start winding your day down to pass it over to him.
Right. So, quick little question. Would in access to Briar's journal, would he be able to turn on captions for himself, or
No, that's not a thing.
I thought to ask. Okay. All right. Well, I guess Briar will gather up notes to hand over to Ev on their exchange.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a conversation Briar has been trying to pre-rehearse throughout the day, sensing the awkward tension in the group and such, and other things that has been happening throughout the week. So Briar debates about waiting in the hallway, but he decides to knock and enter Zev's room uh, instead.
Okay. Ziv's in there, starting to wake up, getting his shoes on, combing out his hair.
Briar closes the door behind him. How was your sleep?
It was all right. You look very serious.
Well, I was thinking about um, what we conversed about earlier today. Um, and I think I assessed, or at least assessed enough. Um, I'm my getting this out of the way. Uh, I don't think I'm going to leave the clinic anytime soon, but I do feel that eventually I need to be replaced. Um, I just feel that I am not at the level you need me to be, especially with how I handled Nina's case. I've been thinking about that. Um, how I couldn't tell the difference between a panic attack and a genuine medical emergency. And that could have hurt her with my coaching and with my hearing as it is. I could miss a certain symptom with a patient and that could end up badly. Or I have the knowledge of spells, but I don't have the knowledge of practice. Does that make sense?
I think so.
I Now, granted, I the symptom book that's practically a Bible to me. I I cling on to that like a lifeboat, really. But that's not the speed you deserve in this clinic. And I will stay until somebody applies, and maybe a couple more days uh past that to make sure they're settled. But I don't think I'm meant to be a doctor anymore. And that's very hard for me to admit. And I've been hurting you with how, like, what happened a couple days ago when that shadow agent was so injured and I checked out and you had to do what, a triple shift after that, and that's not good for you be- because I got messed up and I feel like I'm hindering you over helping you. Uh, but yeah, those are my two coffers on the subject.
I,
I want to be helpful, but I don't feel like I am.
Briar, I love you. You are distracted a lot of times. Your friends are pulling you in one direction, and you are stuck here with me in a job that you very clearly, based on what you've just said, are very uncomfortable with. And I am not going to make you stay here if you're not comfortable. Plus, we pay like shit. We don't pay well. I let's just be really honest. It's a clinic. We get scraps. I am happy to keep you as volunteer whenever you're available, but I have been running this clinic from before you showed up, and I will run it again, you know, after this conversation. You do not need to keep staying with me if you're feeling called in a different direction. Tilly can handle stuffy
Thank you.
noses and skinned knees and call me out when I need to address bigger issues.
Thank you. That helps me breathe easier.
I thought you were going to take the ship job, to be
Uh,
honest with you. They pay way better than I can.
Well, being on the sea does feel glamorous. I'm not gonna lie, but again, my hearing. Uh,
I don't think the hearing's really that problematic in our field, but I get it.
but I also, I mean, I want to stay in the shadows as well. What they what's going on with Hale, I think that's what's drawing my feet for the most part. I don't know what in the long run I can do for the kid, but it bothers me that I worry that he's a kid that is forced to have dementia, and it's strange and it irks me. I want to help him. I wanted to help him when I first met him.
So go help him.
If it's any reassurance, I learned how to throw a punch recently.
I mean,
But
I can see you being good at throwing a punch. Not real reassuring as a doctor, but
yeah, I know. But you know, punching a sandbag was rather cathartic for me. Or at least, well, recovering and such. But yeah, um, you're not going to be rid of me.
I hope not.
Just no, not. uh, but yeah,
I honestly was getting a little frustrated with our schedules being so different because we don't get to see each other. So maybe we'll get to see a little more of each other now.
yeah, because like icebergs or ships in the night, practically. So
Well, ships in the twilight, more or less.
one of those. um, yeah, that. Okay. Uh, okay. Is I don't know how to conclude this conversation.
Ziv stands up and just kisses you.
Works.
No talking needed.
Could we do that again? I'm not sure I heard you.
Oh, hang on 1 second. I'm just gonna. He closes the closet door to the Shadows headquarters and the portal within, and just like throws his arms around your neck again. And you guys have a nice little schmooze.
Yes, that works.
And it is
And scene.
10:16. I know Saphira didn't really get a chance to have a scene this time.
Saphira probably, I can tell you exactly. She left Phillips and probably went back to the ship just to like fiddle
Do her
around
shift.
with that being like the last day. Do
Yeah.
her shift. She's still
While everybody
muddling
else
through,
is
like,
doing other stuff.
she is full blown like freaking out. Like, how do I do this without getting caught? I need something to distract me. I'm gonna go work on the ship.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's what Saphira did. She is trying to figure out how to come up with a plan that she can present to the group that's going to work.
Heck yeah. And I guess we will pick up on that note in about 2 weeks when we come back to Digitized Heroes. But next week we have Monster Hunters, where our party is getting ready to bring the farmer with the fancy spice cake recipe back to the witch in the hopes that that fulfills the agreement. And hopefully we'll have Zima back next week. We'll figure out how
Hoping.
Zima's coming back as well.
And maybe we'll witness some hand holding. Maybe.
Maybe.
Could be.
Porque.
But only
did
you
your
can
own
find
hand
out
holding,
next
man.
week.
You did
Can only
face
watch-
holding. What are you talking about?
I can only watch pots boil for so long, okay? I get tired. I need to lay down.
I thought we were more on the paint dry arc, but sure, whatever, bud.
I can do watching paint dry. That's not the problem.
Alright, well, then we will pick up on those notes next week with Monster Hunters, and we will see you guys then. Alright, take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.